Last week I became aware of certain things that had happened over the past month in our industry, the construction industry. And my jaw dropped. Did some research, read up a little bit, try to find out what's going on. But what actually took place is totally unacceptable. And what it is there's a residential contractor here in Ontario who has a podcast, seemingly very popular podcast. He's got video logs, promotes himself a lot on social media. And there were comments that were passed, not just comments, vulgar comments passed about women in the workplace. And for a little while there, I was wondering what I should do about it, if anything. And then I realized that I had to speak up. I had to say something. Silence is not an answer. It just promotes this mindset, really. What happened was these people around the podcast were talking about women coming on a construction site and how they used to be able to react and how they can't do the same anymore. And it's such a shame that they can't do it anymore. They all started laughing because they kept on and on with it. The funny part, if there is one, is that these same people once, one strong and brave woman posted this on social media, this misogyny. She got slapped with a $15 million defamation lawsuit. And what I find hilarious about this is that these people, in all of their video logs and everything else, claim to call bullshit out. They claim to separate themselves from the rest. But as we know, in this age of social media, eventually your true mindsets come out, especially when you're putting yourself out there. And these non-apology apologies really have to stop. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Just admit it and move on. You want to talk about what it's like being a man? Quote unquote. That's what they used to think. But it's about being a human being. It's taking responsibility and accountability for your actions. And I started thinking about the last 6 months, 8 months where, nooses have been found on construction sites in the US, here in Canada, and this stuff coming up, and wondering what is going on. We got to speak up. Even if you're with your colleagues, quote unquote buddies on a job site, that this conversation goes this way, you got to stamp it out. You got to make it known that this is not acceptable and will not be tolerated. Not just on a construction site, but also as a general mindset. If all of us continuously be quiet, we are actually telling them that it's okay, that it's not a problem. I know I might get some flack for posting a video like this on such a public platform, but I felt like I needed to say something. This whole concept just shows us that, specifically in our industry, we have a long way to go. We're doing well, but we have a long way to go. I recently, on my podcast, I had somebody on as a guest who really tries to promote the choice that women can make in the skilled trades, in the construction sector, among others. These are the things we have to bring to the spotlight. And we, as a community, have to promote that. Competition for services isn't bad. It's a good thing. If that's how you feel, if you feel that somebody is quote unquote taking your job, maybe you're not good at your job in the first place. That's what I say. You always got to strive to improve. No matter the gender, color, race, cultural background, whatever the case might be. We got to stop this bullshit. And we got to call it out when we see it. So if you hear things like this, if you see things like this, call it out. Stay true to yourself. Don't feel intimidated. Put yourself out there. And you'll see the benefits of our society. I have faith in our construction industry. By and large, most of the people are good. But it's these other people that we have to call out when we need to. So let's make a better future for our industry and our society and start treating each other with respect, with the dignity that everybody deserves in whichever industry they're in.